This episode is brought to you by Google Gemini. With the Gemini app, you can talk live and have a real-time conversation with an AI assistant. It's great for all kinds of things, like if you want to practice for an upcoming interview, ask for advice on things to do in a new city, or brainstorm creative ideas. And by the way, this script was actually read by Gemini. Download the Gemini app for iOS and Android today. Must be 18 plus to use Gemini Live.
Hello, everybody. Brenna here.
And I'm Gabby.
And this is the Mystery of Everything podcast. Pause for applause.
Was I supposed to clap for it?
Last time it didn't work, but I kept it in the episode anyways for comedic relief. All right, guys. This is a Bren and Gabby episode, and it is a continuation. This is a part 2 of our Unsolved Puzzles Ciphers episode. Last time we went over the Zodiac letters, the Voynich manuscript, so pretty, and the Beale ciphers. Man, we did not get far at all last time. But that's okay, because today we're going to cover the other 1, 2, 3, 7. We're going to cover the other 7 today. And we're going to start at Kryptos. So yeah, all of these are unsolved, but they might not be unsolved for long. Some of the ciphers we discussed in part 1 have been solved. Some have not. But we did leave off at Kryptos, and that's where we're picking back up. Technically, we left off at Beale ciphers, but next on our list is Kryptos. What is Kryptos? Gab, what's Kryptos?
Like currency?
Cryptosporidium?
All I got is cryptocurrency.
No, I don't think it's either of those things. Kryptos is a sculpture, an encrypted sculpture that was designed by an artist by the name of Jim Sanborn. What is special about this sculpture, you may ask? Are you asking?
What is special about this sculpture?
Well, for one, it sits in front of the headquarters of the CIA in Langley, Virginia.
That's such a specific location. So why is
I
it?
know, and it's cool.
Why is it a mystery?
CIA. Okay, so nobody has ever cracked the code of this sculpture. Has the CIA cracked it? No, or at least not all the way. It has been cracked a little bit. I'm saying cracked too much. So before we continue about the sculpture, I'm going to first discuss the creator just a smidge so you all can get an idea of who the man is. Jim Sanborn, or Herbert Jim Sanborn, was born in Washington, D.C. in November 14th. Born in Washington, D.C. on November 14th, 1945. He got a double major in art history and sociology from Randolph. I wrote Mackin College. I feel like that almost has to be Mason. I don't know. I don't live there. Someone that lives there, write me and tell me. But he also later received a master's degree in, believe it or not, sculpture from Pratt Institute in 1971. And he created many sculptures for many organizations. But for the purpose of this episode, Kryptos is the one we are focusing on. And the word Kryptos is Greek for hidden, which is kind of cool. Then how come money is named crypto? Like cryptocurrency? Hidden currency?
I think
I
that's
guess they use it on the...
No, I think that's just from... I don't think it's related to that, the mystery.
You don't think it's related?
No.
You don't think it's because they use cryptocurrency to buy children on the interweb?
What?
Allegedly. Not just children. probably other people too.
So,
Adults too, allegedly.
The crypto and cryptocurrency refers to the cryptographic methods used to secure and verify transactions within the digital currency system.
Right. Wink, wink.
Because it uses...
We're on to them.
advanced coding.
Pizzagate.
No. We can't say that on here.
Kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. That's all allegedly. And I'm not actually I don't know shit about Pizzagate. So I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I dabble here and there, but I get most of my information from my coworker Ryan. So take that for what you will.
Is Ryan a reliable source? I'd like to see his qualifications.
Man, he knows a lot of things about a lot of things. When it comes to the what was I just talking about?
Crypto.
Pregnancy brain. Now, I don't know if he knows about crypto or not. Conspiracy theories, that's Ryan's field. He has a master's degree in conspiracy theories. Is that a thing? Because you can have a degree in like folklore and whatnot. Can you have a degree in conspiracy theories?
No.
Not yet. I bet they'll come out with one.
Degree in...
You can have a degree in anything nowadays.
Conspiracy. Okay, let's see. There are courses on conspiracy theories, but where it comes to... Yeah, so you could take a signature seminar that kind of gives you a basic understanding of conspiracy discourse from the University of Arkansas. Huh. And then you can take...
The more you know.
It's like classes, really, because Columbia has like a conspiracy theory and conspiracy culture class. So some places have psychology of conspiracy theories. That's interesting.
So it's more so about the thinking behind conspiracy theories, not the theories themselves.
Yeah.
Not as fun. Still cool, but not as fun. Okay, so Kryptos. There are 4 inscriptions, 3 of which have been solved, so there's only 1 left. But the 4th inscription is still a mystery. The artist of the sculpture did accidentally let it slip in 2006 that there are clues in the first inscriptions that hint at solving the last inscription. In 2010, he released another clue, the letters 64 through 69, NYPVTT in part 4, apparently encode the text Berlin. I don't know what all that is supposed to entail. But when Sanborn created the sculpture, only him and a former CIA director, William H. Webster, had the key to the encoded messages in the sculpture. And word on the street is that CIA agents got so frustrated with not being able to solve it that they sent copies of the sculpture's messages to agents at the NSA, National Security Agency, to decipher it with their supercomputer, NSA's Cray, which did not work.
That's really sad. Yeah. Like, imagine it's across from your headquarters and you cannot figure out what it says. That'd piss me off.
Oh, that would drive you insane.
Like, I would spend
you're just staring at it every day.
Every waking moment trying to solve it because I obsess over things. It'd be bad.
No, I would do like I did with the fucking zodiac letters, and I would hyperfixate for a total of a day and be like, I'm gonna fucking do this. And then I would give up. And then I would hyperfixate on something else. That's normally how it goes. All right, next up on our list, though, that's all we have for Kryptos, guys. Solve it. Beat the CIA. Show them who's boss. Something about Berlin. That's all I got. Okay, next on our list is number 5, and I want to say it's pronounced Shugborough inscription. It looks like a Shugborough.
Yeah.
All right, Shugborough inscription. You guessed it. This one's new to Bren, as all of the rest of these are going to be. I have no idea what this is yet because I'm currently typing this. Oh, I found the picture to be beautiful, and it looked like a peaceful and serene place. It does look peaceful and serene. And I want to say that's lavender surrounding it. It's nice. That's good stuff. Anyways, very mindful, very demure. This inscription is found on the 18th century. This inscription is found on the 18th century shepherd's monument and is quite the mystery, hence it making its way into this episode. It's located in Staffordshire.
Staffordshire.
I knew it. As soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, that is not fucking right. It is located in Staffordshire, England, on the grounds of Shugborough Hall. If you look at the monument, you will see an engraving of Nicholas Poussins. Poussins. I'm so sorry. You're going to see an engraving of Nicholas Poussins' Arcadian Shepherd's painting. And just underneath that, there are a series of random letters. I will read the random letters to you. O, U, O, S, V, A, V, V, etched onto it, between the letters D and M. But alas, there is zero explanation as to what this means. None. Nada. We have nothing. So could it be gibberish? Maybe. We don't know it, but it has been baffling scientists and linguists for many, many years now. But the code might not be uncracked for that much longer because there is a guy named Keith Massey who is a linguistics expert who studied Latin and Arabic and also teaches it. And he thinks that he might have been one to crack it. So we will see.
Did he not say?
We'll wait and see.
He didn't give any leads, not even a little hint?
Not from what I read, but let's. Keith Massey. Shugborough. Let's see what Keith is about. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
For over 50 years, Burlington's legacy has been great deals on coats for all weather conditions. So before you're caught unprepared for the winter weather, head to Burlington for name brands, quality items, and surprising fits for every family member. Stock up on coats, sweaters, and accessories before the cold hits, so you can finally stop avoiding the elements and start living comfortably. Warm up at your nearest Burlington location less than 1 mile away. Burlington. Deals, brands, wow.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Upgrade your business with Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet. Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning fewer carts going abandoned and more sales going cha-ching. So if you're into growing your business, get a commerce platform that's ready to sell wherever your customers are. Visit Shopify.com to upgrade your selling today.
He believes he found a convincing answer to the riddle which has stumped many geniuses. Tell us what it is. Massey, who was recruited by America's National Security Agency after 9/11.
Well, okay.
Used his.
So did you find it?
Well, it says he thinks that it might stand for Oro ut omnes sequantur viam ad viram vitam, which translates to I pray that all may follow the way to true life. Is that what you found?
Yep. Because I found like the LinkedIn post describing all of it. And he found it basically from, I think, a prayer. So because he said the inscription matched a 2nd century tombstone of a Roman matron. So he just went from there.
Oh, that's cool. Go, Keith. I believe that. I think that he has cracked that. But what about the D and the M?
The D and
because that's in the middle, and then you have a D on one side and an M on the other side.
The D and M are very likely the ancient Roman abbreviation of dis manibus for the manes. It's found very widely on tomb inscriptions. The manes were understood as ancestral spirits of the underworld, and the abbreviation DM is even found on very early Christian tomb inscriptions. And this is a clue to the correct interpretation of the longer series of letters between D and M on the Shugborough inscription.
Boom. Keith, that one's solved. And I fully believe it too. Some of the other ones that will be like, oh, he thinks he's solved it. I don't believe it. I think Keith has done it.
Yeah, I think he's onto something.
I think Keith has done it. All right. Stamped. Passed. Moving on. That one's solved. What are we on to next? Tamam Shud is next on our list. Tamam Shud. Listeners, have you all ever heard of Tamam Shud? Some translate it to Taman Shud. I haven't heard of it, but I live under a rock, also known as I live in Kentucky. But if you're from Australia, you might have heard of this mystery that we have listeners from Australia. One of our good pals is from Australia.
Yep.
Okay. Anywho, shout out to you. I don't know if you want me to shout you out or not, so I'll just say you know who you are. Okay. So there was a man found dead in December 1948 on Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia. That's a pretty name, Adelaide. I feel like there's a book or a movie about that. So, The Haunting of Adelaide?
Adeline?
Adeline? The Haunting of
No, there's like...
The Adelaide sounds familiar to me. I don't know where. Adelaide. Anyways, someone was found dead in 1948 on Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia. The man was never able to be identified. But that is not the mystery here. It is part of the mystery, obviously, but that is not why this case made it onto our episode today. The mystery comes into play because of a tiny note that was found in a hidden pocket that was sewn into the dead guy's undies. Well, it said trousers, but I guess that's pants. In Australia, are trousers your pants or are they like your underwear?
That's a good question.
Regardless, Australians, it was sewn into his trousers. So you all will know what that means. I'm going to assume just his pants. But the note read, Tamam Shud, Tamam space Shud. And this phrase translates to ended or finished. But this phrase is also used on the last page of a collection of poems called The Rubaiyat by Omar Khayyam. So, and there was also a copy of Khayyam's collections that was found like near the dead man. It was found later on, but it contained a code scribbled in it that is thought to have been left by the dead man.
Okay.
So not only did he, what?
Oh, I found all Australian terms for, and this is according to Google, for underwear. Undies, reg grundies, reginals, underdocs, jocks. And then some people say bum shorts, scungies, well, yeah. There's just a whole lot of words, but I don't see pants or trousers.
Oh, and what you sent me, I am thinking of, well, I know the name Adelaide, but Haunting of Adeline is that one book. You're right. That romance book. It's questionable that people are on the fence about. So yeah, there was a copy of Khayyam's collection that's found that contained a code scribbled in it left by the dead man. And some think it's like a suicide note, but it remains a mystery to this day. I have a picture of it, and it is literally, I can't make out heads or tails of it.
Ooh.
It just looks like scribbles. It looks like he was
does.
scribbling.
It really does. But to lighten the mood from Suicide Note, guess what Australians call sweatpants?
What?
Tracky dacks.
I know you guys don't.
This is according to Google. They very well might not.
Having a lazy day. Let me put on some tracky dacks. The dingo ate my baby.
Not
I'm just
this
kidding.
again.
I'm just kidding, guys. We went over this in a previous episode, and it is sad because the dingo really did eat her baby. We're not going to do this again. I'm not going to cut that out, but we're not going to go down that road again. And I know that that's not what you guys sound like. So I'm sorry.
It's being offensive.
That's just that's my trash accent. You all sound pretty. I sound like trash. I was watching a TikTok live. I was just scrolling, and it was this girl. I don't remember what her name was, but she was making Ludo off of the labyrinth out of clay. Have you seen the labyrinth?
No.
It's okay. It's okay. Did you watch Oceans yet?
So about that, I forgot. So I've been reading Throne of Glass nonstop for like 2 weeks now. And when I'm done with it, then I can watch TV again, because I'm not even joking. Steve has that counter that's like 0 minutes since Gabby last cried. And it's minutes, not days, since Gabby last cried over Throne of Glass. Because my entire TikTok algorithm, my Instagram algorithm, my Threads algorithm, all of them are just shoving the saddest memories of Throne of Glass down my throat 24/7. This book destroyed, this entire series has destroyed me. I am literally a husk. And now I'm procrastinating reading the last book. I'm halfway through the last book, like 500 pages in. It's 1,000 pages long. And I'm literally crying too much to finish it. And I also don't want it to end. So I can't watch TV until I get myself together in the next 2 to 5 months when I recover from this ordeal.
I can't wait 2 to 5 months for you to watch the Oceans movies.
Maybe I'll watch it on a plane tomorrow. I could download it.
It'll make you so happy. It will fill you with joy. Oh, anyways, TikTok live, she was making Ludo. She was carving him. I don't know where I was going with this.
You were talking about
Oh, I told her I liked her accent because she sounded very like pretty and proper, and everyone was like, ma'am, she doesn't have an accent. And I was like, maybe it is I who has the accent. And she just sounds like everyone else. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. All right, if you or a loved one have any information on the Tamam Shud case, shoot us an email, shoot us a text. Gabby's phone number is... No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I kid. Next on our list is the wow signal. Wow with the exclamation mark. Wow signal. Everybody who's anybody knows about the wow signal.
Wow.
I don't know anything about it. Well, I do now. It is an international message from alien world, perhaps. Could be. Quizás. Quizás, yes. Quizás, no. That means perhaps. Quizás in another language means perhaps. I don't remember which language.
I don't know if I believe you.
No, it was on the movie Disturbia, so it has to be legit.
Quizás.
Quizás. Anywho, this wow signal was brought to the forefront in 1977 by a volunteer for SETI, SETI, which is the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. And it was brought to the forefront by a man named Jerry Emin. Jerry was scanning radio waves from deep in the outer space, hoping he would stumble upon a random signal from aliens, when boom, wow, out of nowhere, his measurements spiked. The signal spike lasted for around 72 seconds, which happens to be the longest that it could have been measured with the technology that Jerry was using at the time. And the signal was loud. It seemed to be coming from a place that no human had ever gone before. It was coming from the constellation Sagittarius near a star called Tau Sagittarii, which happens to be 120 light years away. Wow. I need to stop saying that. which is exactly what Jerry wrote on the original printout of the signal, leading to its name, the wow signal. He didn't write, I need to stop. He wrote, wow, which is where it gets its name.
That makes sense.
Yep. The signal has never been located again, even though many attempts have been made. And then, of course, this led to doubt as to its origin, which is just what happens when someone stumbles upon something cool and it can't be replicated. People are going to be like, you're full of shit. There was a team of researchers in 2017 who suggested that maybe the signal was from an unidentified comet. I'm kind of thinking it was from aliens, and I believe Jerry. Wow.
Sorry,
And I do have a picture. What?
I had to figure out what you meant. Was he speaking Spanish?
Who? Quizás?
Because it's not. Yeah.
You're still stuck on quizás? Hold on, let me look it up.
No, he's saying quizás. Like, it's not quizás. It's Quizas. Sorry, I had to think really hard.
Quizás. Does it mean perhaps?
Perhaps, maybe, yeah.
In the movie Disturbia, he's in science or Spanish class, and he's like, quizás? Yes. Quizás? No. Quizás? And his teacher's like, please fucking stop.
Sorry to interrupt. I was so confused.
Oh, shit. Well, Gabby missed the whole discussion of aliens.
No, I heard everything about whoa.
Looking for a pickup truck to get just about anything done? Look no further. The Chevy Silverado EV isn't just the most powerful Silverado ever, with next-level towing capability and technology. It also offers game-changing versatility with the available multi-flex midgate and tailgate, which means Silverado EV helps you carry large, bulky, and oddly shaped items up to nearly 11 feet in length. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Visit Chevrolet.com to learn more.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in places that could expose you to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity is stolen, their US-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Here's a picture of the inscription, but it's literally just numbers, and then he circled something and wrote, wow.
It looks like somebody was grading a paper, if I'm being fully frank.
He has teacher handwriting.
Yeah, it looks like he was just grading somebody's like quiz, their algebra quiz.
Wow. I'm going to use these numbers and I'm going to win the Mega Million draw. 6, 5, 6, 7. Well, shit, that ain't enough. Never mind. Moving on to the Georgia Guidestones. So if any of you all are able to talk to aliens from the constellation Sagittarius, hit us up, let us know. Oh, big yawn. Sorry about that. The Georgia Guidestones, also known as the American Stonehenge. It is a granite monument that was created in Elbert County, Georgia in 1979. They include engravings that are in 8 different languages, which I think that's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. You got English, you got Spanish, you got Swahili, you got Hindu, Hebrew, Arabic, Chinese, Russian.
You mean Hindi?
A little bit of everything. Hindi. What did I say? Hindu?
You said Hindi.
I wrote Hindi. It's Hindi. You got Hindi. You got them all. I'm sorry, guys.
But why are they written? What is written? Do we know what is written?
Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. Each of these 8 languages are relaying 10 new commandments for an age of reason.
Makes sense.
Something else to note. They also align with certain astronomical features. Yep. So although these messages are not encrypted, so there's like no code to crack, but that doesn't take away from the mystery that is the Georgia Guidestones. What is its purpose? What's its origin story? Who even created it? Because we don't know. The creator went by a pseudonym, R.C. Christian, and we don't know who he actually is, he or she. I don't know. We don't know who they actually are.
Did the creator actually build it, or did they pay someone to build it?
I think they built it.
Okay, that's an interestingly large structure to build just for the age of reason.
Well, it's got a little bit of backlash, some might say. So the commandments on the stone are a little different. The first of the commandments says, maintain humanity under 5 billion in perpetual balance with nature.
So
what does this
he
mean?
doesn't want the amount of people on Earth to go over. I mean, that's,
Yes.
I guess, if you think maybe.
To be in perpetual balance with nature.
How did they come to
Some
that
think
number?
I don't know. I don't know how he got that. I don't know how they got that number. Some think it means that we should like cull out the human population down to the specified number. You know, like kill everyone off till we get to that number.
Oh, that's not great.
No. But I mean, it doesn't say let's cull people off. You know what I mean? I don't know. But this commandment has been so controversial that people have called for the stone to be destroyed entirely. And there are even conspiracy theorists who think it was designed by a Luciferian secret society that was calling for a new world order. See, I don't get that.
But so it's saying below 500. Okay. Because the world population was only 4.366 billion.
Yeah, so it's not like we would be culling people down. Wait, no. Hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 500 million.
Yeah. So he doesn't want the world to go over 5.
Not billion.
Yeah.
Yeah, millions. Okay, so he wants to kill off a lot of us.
That's going to be significant.
Or he doesn't say like I want to kill you off. It just says, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature.
Well, if the world population back then was 4.366 billion in 1979, he wanted to kill people. I fear. There's no way around it.
He wanted to kill like 4.4 billion. Wait, what?
He only picks his favorite people ever. Like,
And then would people just have to like stop having I don't know. There's a lot of mystery behind the Georgia Guidestones.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean they're cool looking. I don't know.
Just a little concerning of a message to pass around when obviously we were well past 500. Because you said 500 billion, and I was like, wait, okay,
Yeah,
that's
I said
not that
at
bad.
first, and I misread. No,
But then when you said 500 million, I was
we're
like,
missing.
hold up.
Yeah, we're missing some zeros. I was supposed to say 500
Because if it was
million.
500 billion, then I was like, okay, that's a big number. I don't even think we could like mathematically get to that many people.
No, he's wanting to kill us off. Quite a bit of us.
I
He's wanting
volunteer.
to cull us down.
I volunteer as tribute to be called first.
I was literally going to say I volunteer as tribute,
I feel
but
like
then I started yawning. When I think of coal, I just think of those people who humanely kill their snails that aren't up to par. You've never watched the ASMR snail popping videos?
you and I watch very different content. Like I watch Caleb Hammer, budgeting. I watch like
You ain't never watched the snail
a
popping?
bunch of people who do like weird historical fashion history. I watch like
oh no.
Dr. Blitz, the physics guy on TikTok, obsessed with his content.
No.
I want him to come on
I
the
like
podcast.
to watch those people guess what color bottles match up that they can't see so they can get a bag of rice and flour.
Yeah, we're like on very different parts of the internet, like significantly different parts of the internet.
Oh shit. Okay, guys, moving on, heading up, moving on real high. Next up, we're on to Rongo.
Rongo.
I can't be pronouncing that wrong.
No, that's just
Literally
one way to
says-
pronounce it. Like
Rongo. There is no Rongo way to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay, so what is Rongo? We've all heard of the Easter Island, yes?
yes.
With the heads? Easter Island heads? Well, this next mystery comes from an artifact that was found there. What? Is it not heads?
No, I've never heard of Easter Island. You're telling me.
No, you've heard of the Easter. Look, get on your phone, look up Easter Island heads. You know.
Is it gonna be weird?
No, it's like a historical thing.
Okay.
There were these heads found buried. You
Oh,
know,
I've
of the
seen
Easter Island
those.
heads. Yeah, those guys.
I didn't
Yep,
know
yep,
what they were where they were from.
Yeah. So this next mystery comes from an artifact that was found where those guys are from. It is a system of glyphs written on various artifacts. And there are a lot of people who think they are a representation of a lost system of writing, or some might say like a prototype to writing, which is cool. Like a pre-writing. Like we're thinking about writing, but we don't know how to write, so maybe we're going to prototype it. They still remain unsolved, but something that they could offer us like some insight about the collapse of the statue building Easter Island civilization, which would be some very cool information to uncover. So listeners, get to solving. This is your time. This is your calling. We need to know. The writing looks pretty. Like if you look at the picture of the stone,
It's stunning.
yeah, it's very elegant. I can't make out. I mean, it does look like a language.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Or just like somebody making really pretty designs for funsies.
Do we see any repetitive symbols? No, yeah, I see repetitive symbols. I feel like it's a language. I don't know.
I need to see it up
It's
close.
very pretty. It is very pretty. Anyways, so if we were able to solve this, then maybe we could figure out like what happened to the civilization that built the Easter Island heads. Because we don't know much about the island's original inhabitants, so like any information we get would be monumental. Get it?
Monumental, ha ha, boo.
Oh, sorry.
No, that was really good.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. The word Rongo. Maybe I am saying it wrong. Rongo. No, there's no other way. Rongo means to recite, to declaim, to chant out in native Rapa Nui.
Oh, we might be saying it wrong. Like, we might actually.
How, Gabby? Give me a pronunciation. Go.
I got nothing else. That's why I was like, no, you're nailing this. But now you're like, oh, it's somebody's language. And I'm like, we might have offended them all.
Rongo. No,
Like, you gotta
now
put
I'm just
some,
saying Rongo
in
with
different
a slightly different
accents.
accent.
So,
Literally.
Rongo.
Yeah,
Okay. If we say it too much, I feel like it becomes offensive. So sorry, y'all.
If we say it too much, then it starts to sound wrongo. I'm sorry.
Is your pregnancy
I'm so
superpower
sorry.
just bad pun?
If I keep making myself laugh, I will piss. Okay.
The oversharing is strong with this one.
Guys, don't even get me started on the amount I piss myself. I piss myself all the time. Anyways, so yeah, and this remains the only ancient writing system found in Polynesia. which is cool. Or I guess maybe native Rapa Nui is the only ancient writing system found in Polynesia. Anyways, yeah, Rongo. Someone's gonna write us and be like, "You fucking idiot sandwich. You think you know? You have no idea."
None.
It does look so pretty though, that stone. Like they took their time. It doesn't look like they made any typos or anything. It looks pretty. Last up on our list of unsolved puzzles. I don't know how to pronounce the name of this one either.
Phaistos. Probably.
Phaistos. That sounds right. Phaistos disc. This mystery that goes along with our next cipher has been described as something out of an Indiana Jones movie. Yeah. There was once an Italian archaeologist named Luigi. Not the Luigi you all are thinking of.
Darn. You had my attention.
Did you see his mugshot?
I promised Steve and I wouldn't meme about this on the internet, so I have to be on my best behavior.
But did you see the mugshot?
I've seen every single photo that's ever been taken of this man.
The mugshot's like new, and it's like, sir.
And I don't condone your actions of murder. Because
No,
murder
but if
is
you
wrong.
could see my face when I'm saying sir.
Yeah.
Serving. Your serving face. I'm sorry.
Serving time for doing crime.
Serving time while serving face.
But I've already said
Okay.
enough. I would immediately, as soon as it happened, Stephen fully prohibited me from like unhinged tweets, unhinged threads, unhinged TikToks, unhinged Instagram stories. I have to be on my very best behavior because he was like, Gabby, no, I know what you would do, and I forbid it. And I was like, you can't tell me what to do. But I was like, but you're right, aren't you?
But he's right. We don't need to be canceled. I need to stop. Okay. We're not even talking about him. We're talking about a mystery.
You're gonna have to
We're
cut
talking
all
about
of that out. At least most
No,
of
I'm
that.
leaving it.
Cut most of it out. And then leave like
we haven't been rambling long in this episode.
no, we have not. Because you have to edit it and then you have to work tomorrow. So I'm like, I don't want her to be editing for like months.
Who's beside you?
Steven, he was supposed to be in the garage. But now he's
He's hearing us Luigi talk.
Did you hear us talk
Gabby's
about
face.
Luigi?
She looked over her shoulder and the pure shock on her face was so good. I fucking can't.
Whoops, sorry guys. Love y'all. My bad.
Oh, that was funny. Okay, we're on the last one. So there was an Italian archaeologist named Luigi Pernier who discovered this disc in 1908 in the Minoan Palace site of Phaistos. This disc is a circular chunk of clay that contains strange unknown symbols. Is it gibberish? Could be. But could it also be some form of lost hieroglyphics, perhaps? We think it was created in the 2nd millennium BC. And there are some theories out there, like some think that the symbols on the disc resemble symbols of linear A and linear B, which are scripts that were once used in ancient... Gabby, say that word. Crete?
Crete?
Crete. Ancient Crete. Yeah, I don't know what linear A and linear B are. I mean, they're scripts that were used in ancient Crete, but aside from that, I couldn't tell you what it is. But there is a problem that comes along with that too, because linear A has also never been deciphered.
Rip.
But the disc looks pretty.
It is a very pretty disc. How much do you think that's worth? Like $5, because no one's... What are you going to do with it, you know?
$5 million. Rich people they want shit to display.
Yeah. We could probably make like
Like that banana that sold for a shit ton of money.
Somebody bought a chicken nugget that looked like something or the other for an insane amount of money. because we were Googling the world's most expensive chicken nugget. Yeah. Don't ask. Joya was only eating chicken nuggets.
Man.
And Steve was like,
Yeah,
we can't
it's
take you anywhere
understandable.
fancy because you'll only eat chicken nuggets. So now we're Googling the fanciest chicken nuggets you could buy.
But anyways, guys, that's the episode.
The episode plus gossip hour with the gals.
Anyways, that's all we got for today. We will be recording a Patreon episode soon. Gab's got to go out of town.
Yes, but I can record it on like Thursday, Friday, maybe. I have to figure out what the situation is down there because I'm either going to be like chill as fuck or losing my mind because it's with my in-laws.
You going to Florida?
Florida first, and then we leave on New Year's to go to Colorado with his family.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Sure, that's what I said. I was like, that's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna be so happy the whole time because this is exceptionally fun for me. That's my idea of a good time. Am I right, ladies?
Man, Gabby's always just so positive and optimistic.
I know.
And that is one of the things I love about her.
See, that's what Steve said. He was like, look at you. Not at all being a bitch. Crazy.
No, bitch who? Never. Gab? Psh, couldn't. Bitch where? Bitch where? Literally. Not my Gab.
Exactly. So I'll keep you all updated on my episode. We'll have like a little gossip session at the end of each one where you guys will be like, damn, they need to shut up.
Yeah, you guys can cut, but see, the thing is, you can cut it off before now. Like, go ahead and switch to the next one. You don't have to stay to the end.
Exactly. We got nothing to add.
Ooh, but if you did stay this long, then we're gonna tell you that we're gonna start doing like YouTube, or we're gonna do video.
So you guys could actually see this. You can see us signaling to each other. Which is
You
way
can see
funny.
me winking. You can see me doing weird winks at Gab.
And me being like, stop talking. Or you could see me get absolutely scared shitless by Steven just walking into the kitchen, which is a normal thing.
Oh, that was
to do.
gold. That was gold. And we'll be able to play it back.
Run that tape back. Rewind. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me see.
DJ, run that
Look at my
shit.
look at my bicep.
Dude, look at that gun.
Right? And that's like a little bit of like, I did 2 upper body workouts in the last like month, but I've been like in a cut
Man,
too.
I'm gonna be hiring Gab to beat people up for me.
I got you, fam. I actually am a great fighter because when my brother used to get bullied, I would
No,
tussle.
I feel like you probably got like pent up
Rage?
anger
Yeah.
in there too. Yes.
So I just have to think about my Christmas being spent in a way that I
No,
don't
'cause
love. And then I'd
You're
tussle.
super positive.
Yeah, I'm too positive for this. So like,
Next Christmas we'll go to Spain.
I really want to do that. That would be fun.
My sister-in-law is from Spain. Olgie.
Isn't that the one with all the topless beaches?
Yeah. And it's like, it's what you do though. Like when she goes to the beach, her grandma is topless, like the entire family, like, and the males aren't weirded out by it because that's just what you do in Spain. It's just the culture.
I love a good topless
So-
beach. It's like what
I
it's
don't
like to be
know,
a
'cause
boy.
Who knows what my bazungas are going to look like after this child comes out.
Probably. Well, I don't know. I only breastfed for 2 months, so like mine look literally the exact same. But I got like you get stretch marks because like they do the thing.
Oh, I got my first stretch mark and I cried. And I never thought I would be one to cry
It's
over a stretch mark.
fine. I literally have so many stretch marks. The thing is, I didn't have stretch marks until after she came out because you don't see them until after your belly deflates. And then you're like, damn, I thought I escaped. Because I didn't have a single stretch mark until after she was out of me. But that's okay. I wear.
Now I'm scared because
Bren,
I've been like, I don't
You
have
see me wear
any.
string bikinis. Like, I do not give
You
a
look great.
hoot about stretch marks. Like, what are they going to say? Oh my God, she's a stretch mark? Fight me, y'all. But also,
But your bod's rocking.
Worst
I'll probably
case-
I'll look like shredded cheese.
you won't. And also, dermatologists can laser that off. I just haven't lasered mine off because I want
for money.
more babies.
For money.
Because now I really want
I'm gonna
twin
have money
boys
soon.
named Romulus and Remus, but I'm going to teach them to be really chill so they don't kill each other. Well, one doesn't kill the
Dude,
other.
I was scrolling through Facebook. I am going to have to cut some of this out because we're at 53 minutes now.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Bye. Love
Bye,
y'all.
guys. Love you. Bye.